It's your girl Lunar, back again with another set of videos for y'all. Today we are working on the monthly zodiacs for the month of December. And the zodiac sign we are working on today is Gemini. I love us. We're the best. Do you know everything you need is down in the description below. That's including the Instagram story. So just click on the link or head on over to the IG page and watch the full thing. So I'm going to do a quick summary. But first, let me show you the cards that came through. We have Helios for illumination. Zeus for divine expansion. Pan for nature. Persephone for awakening. Athena for wisdom. Hebe for play. Apollo for clarity. Hades, the underworld. Hester for home. Eos for new beginning. Artemis for purity. Dionysus for freedom. Perseus for courage. Rhea for protection. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. And last but not least, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So, as you can see, I called y'all's husband and wife. And I'm going to say why. Because you have Hades and Persephone here. And these are one of my two favorite couples for their story. Hades accepted Persephone for how she is, and Persephone was able to be herself while with Hades. Getting back to this husband and wife energy, you're able to be yourself with whoever you want to. And it's a beautiful thing. You get to embody new parts of yourself that sometimes you forget you have. You get to wake up, be a different person. Sometimes you just stay the same person day in, day out. You just exposing yourself to so many different things. Better yet, the person you are with or group of friends you're with, you get to peel back layers with them that you haven't been able to do with other people because they never kept your interests. So you always kept fleeting. You get to a group that settle you down energy-wise because it's like you can channel your energy into these people, but yet they pick up on that energy and you can channel it into who you are. And at the same time, you get to expand on your different gifts that you have. Geminis are literally the jack of all trades. Like, we somewhat don't master all of them, but we know so little of everything, or we have one thing that we're so interested in that sometimes we do become a master in that and can tell other people about it. And then we end up finding something else that end up tying into your first interest and you learning more about that. And it's like, it's just a whole nother learning process. Like, you constantly learning. You just able to focus your mind on that expansion. It's unbelievable. You able to connect dots to things that it took you a minute to do, but you connect dots in a way that it calls people like, hold up, how did you get there? And it's like, I can't explain it to you, but let me take you around Robin's Hood Bar and how I got here. That's how this is pertaining to. We're gonna talk some more in the deep dive in tarot, and I'll be right back with that. I love y'all. See y'all in a bit. Welcome to the deep dive in tarot with the sign Gemini. Alright, I'm going to give y'all some time to look at the oracle cards. You can pause the video here to look at the oracle cards a little bit longer. Alright, now I'm going to move the cards off to the side like so. Also, say hello to the Witch's Tarot deck. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all plant your feet on the ground. Take several deep breaths, center yourself. Take what you need from the earth, but make sure you give back. Equal exchange. Now, throughout this reading, you are going to have some emotions that's probably going to pop up, some messages that resonate with you, others not. So, take what you need, leave the rest. Alright, let's get started. So, what cards need to come through for Gemini for the month of December? Let's see what we're starting out with. Ooh, 10 of Wands. Okay. Starting off with 10 of Wands. Strength card. Okay, right next to it. See you. Lordy. Temperance. Whew. Cards want to be all over the place. Wheel of the Year. Two of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Definitely saw some dimming of lights. Don't know what that pertains to, but let's find out. Seven of Wands. The World card. Seven of Cups. Pause. Dimming of lights probably could be pertaining to spotlights that you don't want to be in, so that could be the case, or dimming of a light in a bedroom. So wherever you dimming lights at, you sensitive to light or something, or trying to set the mood for something. However you using this dimming of light, I'm not too sure how to take that. It's like it can be a good or bad thing. Now if you're using this for your own creativeness, awesome. Now if you're not, then you're probably spending too much time in the dark and you need to put some light on in your life. Okay, so that could be what that's pertaining to. Four of Pentacles. Or if you suffer from migraines, that's probably why you dim the lights too. So that could be the other thing. But just thought I'd mention that. Okay. Okay. All right, Gemini. The shadow side. The Star card. Nine of Swords. Ace of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. The Chariot. Six of Pentacles. The Empress. Five of Wands. Knight of Wands. Karma. Four of Cups. Three of Cups. Ace of Swords. The Tower. The Emperor. Three of Pentacles. The Sun. Five of Swords. Page of Swords. Ace of Cups. Queen of Cups. The Lovers. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. The Hermit. Seven of Pentacles. Two of Wands. King of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Queen of Cups. Ten of Swords. Eight of Wands. Six of Swords. Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, the High Priest, and Page of Wands. Now, I feel like this is double Gemini energy. This can also play into how the husband and wife energy coming into effect. But we're going to talk about Geminis here. Young ladies who I follow on my business page and my main page talked about the lunar eclipse that's happened on November 30th. It's really calling to attention how Geminis are maturing during this time. Mainly Geminis and Sagittarius to step up to the plate. And Geminis, we are definitely showing up more and more as ourselves. We embracing every bit of ourselves that we usually try to cast away or people take as bad parts of ourselves. We just multifaceted. That's how she put it. We're multifaceted. Sometimes you're not even sure which Gemini you want to deal with. You want to deal with the good one or the bad one, the angel or the devil. And it's not really angel or devil. It's just we got one side that's a little bit more mature and the other one that's slightly childish. We embrace both of it because that's how our energy works. We just fluid. We can go from silly child to serious adult in a matter of minutes. But even the child side of us know we got to grow up sometimes. And the child side is accepting that. And they really stepping up. And even the mature side is like, I approve of this. The mature side can still see the mischievousness in the eyes of the child side that's maturing though. He will always know, he or she will always know that the mischievous one will always still be the child version, just a little bit more mature. And why I say I feel like this reading is double-sided, that eclipse energy still is going to be in effect. So it's the wild card. It's that unpredictable energy. You never know what you expect. If we're dealing with the very mature side of the Gemini, then I will say things are working out great for you, especially with the sideways card. The mature side definitely don't want to deal with too much stuff, but got a good balance of taking the work and trust him or herself in the situation that is given, and taking things in stride, embracing different parts of themselves and knowing, yes, I need to work through some things, and I know I'm not perfect, but I'm working on being a better person. So I do know I have a little bit underlying issues I gotta work out. It's fine. I'm sorting through them issues. And especially if you have some friend issues that you still roughing the edges out with, that friends group is either going to disappear quickly or you just going to end up fleeting away from it. And that's going to be the mature part of you. If we're dealing with the child side of you, the one that who's slowly stepping up to being the mature one but still have the mischievous streak with them, you know, the Loki energy, that one's going to have a little bit of trouble. It's like it's trying to find its footing. It's a slow ride, but it want to get back at the group of friends that really like fuck shit up. You did me wrong, so I gotta get back at you one way or another. So I'm gonna just ruin some shit for you and call it a day. But they're gonna probably do it in the most mischievous and mature way possible though. That's gonna be funny to see how that plays out. So that's how I'm feeling for this energy for this month of December. Even though December is a entirely spiritual month, rewatch the Gemini video and look at this in a different way. Like even looking at it through a different lens, seeing energy a little bit differently. How can you incorporate this into the rest of the month and even into January even, of how this can play out? Sometimes you feel like you will know it automatically, but sometimes you probably won't. So it's best you look at this a couple of more times to really make sure it sinks in. But even pulling off these cards to the side here, that was it. These sideways cards definitely are going to work both ways depending on which Gemini is going to be playing most of the part. That's why I said the good one or the bad one, whatever the case may be. Whichever Gemini I feel like taking over that day and handling business, they're going to take over. So that's why I said it'll be interesting to see how the immature one, I really don't like calling the other side immature, but that's the best way of putting it. The immature or the childish side will play a part in all of this. And the fact that we have the Lovers popping up as well, which is our card, that duality sense that we need to get, especially with the high priest, who is also connected to Taurus. And I forgot, if you, especially a Gemini rising, you have Uranus in your 12th house, so you having a lot of shakeups with that. The lunar eclipse taking place in your 1st and 7th house. Then you have Mars in your 11th house. So all of that trickling in. So between your friendship group, how you handle your relationships, how you see yourself, all of that's playing into effect. Even subconscious things that you haven't thought about or processed through is coming up. So you having these little bumps or triggers popping up, trying to work through them, but at the same time it's like, how can I work through this and still be me? How can I work on these triggers that's popping up, these moments, these memories, stuff that I repressed over the years that I forgot all about? Certain people can just trigger certain things and you react a certain way and you be like, oh yeah, and you seeing certain habits finally being played out for you, and now you gotta figure out why those habits are happening and cut them. Of course, it's going to be a little bit stubborn because you got Taurus as your subconscious, so it's very stubborn to try to cut those habits. But you won't have to if you want to be better and have better relationships with people around you. Even with your friend group, you want a better friend group than the one you had previously because you realized that previous friend group wasn't it for you. So you had to step up and upgrade. That's why I said this husband and wife title really fits, because you having two people coming together in one relationship, but at the same time they gotta still be themselves, but they see themselves reflected in that other person, and you either choose to be better, or that relationship it end up crumbling away and end up disappearing before your eyes. It will eventually end up in a divorce route if you don't elevate it to another level, even elevate yourself. You can think of the Gemini energy as a husband and wife energy. You constantly, let me divorce your ass, or we need a break. Like sometimes you gotta take a break from that twin. And twins go through those moments where they need to go out and explore who they are without their twin. But they will always be twins because they got that inseparable bond. You can't have your twin without being a twin. I probably confused it. You will always be a twin, but you still your own person at the end of the day. You will always have your twin bond with your twin, but you still your own person. It's okay to have your own story. It's okay to stand on your own. That's the case. Even with a husband and wife, it's okay to stand as the husband and it's okay to stand as your wife. It's okay to be something else outside of a husband, a lover, a father, best friend, student, whatever title you put yourself as. You can be yourself. You can be all of that and then some. You can accept all those titles. But at the end of the day, you are you. And just like your wife is you, she is she, and you are you. You married her for a reason because you want to be there along the ride with her. And the same way with twins. They're there for the ride together. But if they decide to go their separate ways, they always come back. They always stay in contact. They are twins at the end of the day. They will always have a bond that is unbreakable. So yeah, Geminis, a husband and wife moment, you having twin moment, and you want them separations. It's okay to have them separations. It's okay to try to get back to you. It's okay to explore a different outlet before you find out what truly makes you you. So Geminis, if y'all like what I have to say, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Leave any comments down in the comment section. Share this. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Turn on that notification bell so you can get the latest updates on the newest videos that drops. And if you haven't already, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at Phaseoflunar. Follow me, I follow you. Simple as that. As always, Geminis, I love y'all. We are the best. And I will see y'all in the next set of videos. Bye.